All right, so for this week, these are my notes on Miro and his style. I just wrote a little bit of background about him up here. I talked about the symbols he used, and I drew like little examples of the symbols that he uses. I wrote what they represent on the sides. Yeah, so I just did some of his popular symbols: the eyes and feet, stars and planets, birds, ladders of scope. So I just talked about pretty much what they represent. I also took some notes down here about what time period he lived in and what he was trying to establish through his art. So yeah, these are my notes on the topic. So these were actually my two art pieces that I did inspired by Miro. So this is my take on one of his popular pieces. I actually saw it as a little example, so I decided to take these and just kind of make something with it too. So I took this, I added some color to it. I used color because I incorporated these colors here. I wanted to make it black and white, but then I realized that I should probably add color to make it pop a little bit, so I just added some color to the already done design. I think everything kind of blends really well together, all the lines. I used a lot of lines in here and just kind of like connected everything, which I think really contributed to the unity and the rhythm of the piece. On this side is another one that I did. It's again another piece that he did that I kind of like did my own take off of. And just like added some things to. So there's this right here. Again, I used some color to it. I used some unity. I kind of like made everything kind of come together because I used a lot of the similar symbols around. I used a lot of the same colors like in different parts of the piece just to make it all blend together. So these are my two art pieces that I did inspired by Miro. And then for my Zentangle design, this was it right here. This was my first time kind of like working with this kind of thing, so it was really fun to do. I just did this little like circle thing. I initially started out as a little flower, and then as I kept going, it just like turned into something cooler. It was actually really fun. I've never really dabbled with this much before, but I did like different patterns on the inside. I did a lot of patterns. Even on these, I did some patterns too, just like here and here. I did a lot of patterns. But yeah, on here I tried my best with patterns, and I wanted to add some color to make it pop, but again, I like the black and white vibe to it, so I added some pink and some orange just to make it, or actually this is pink too, it just looks orange, just to like pop off the page a little bit more. And then I used some lines on here, and I think I also like darkened some things here, darkened some things here. I just wanted it all to kind of like come together. So that's the way I used unity and rhythm in this piece as well. So yeah, this is this here, and then these two, and then my notes.